set, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Winston's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I mean, Navy could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Middleton. 17 points in his last outing. And the shot goes down. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Middleton inside the three-point line. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Passes to Rogers. Here's Winston. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, the basket from Rogers.
Assisted.
And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead. Here's Branham. From 12 feet out. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's White. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And some changes here for the Celtics. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for San Antonio, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Wesley in at the point. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Big Dog in the last matchup against Chicago was sensational. He had 56 points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It's a night to remember. Just a fantastic...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
A nice shot by Zohan.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Sochan. Over Tatum. And it's Sochan missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Wesley.
Shots good by Wesley.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Inside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Fades back. Rodgers can't make the basket.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Bank shot. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum finds Brown. To the paint. Tipped away. Here's Castle. Here's Wesley. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tips it up, and Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love to see a great scorer create an easy opportunity. Jason Tatum gets a second chance points right there.
Sochan with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Great D that time from Tatum.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. A nice shot by Sochan.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Brown with the bucket. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Castle. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
White looking around. Here's Rodgers. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trail by 12. In the corner, Sohan with it. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter. Austin's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Castle. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum passes to White. Here is Rogers. Defended by Sohan.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's White. And White with the stuff.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
Up top, Vassell. White covering. Wembanyama, a big man with big range.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where you're coming from. His team went from a pop.
So it's Boston enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. White is out there with Rogers. And it's Porzingis in at the center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum passes to Rogers. Back to Tatum. Now the pass to Rogers. Clock at 6. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is